What's up? Back again. Feeling a little bit more free. I'm out here and literally it's like acres and acres of like cows and horses and shit and cows with birds on their back and freaking oil wells and freaking long ass big ass trees and freaking spiders and shit. But I'm somewhere like close to Naples. And I just decided to pull over. Like, I've just been recording videos, obviously, in random locations, but I do feel like I'm drawn. Like, when I first left my location, I knew I was going to record a video, and my mind was just like, oh, be scared to do it. Then, you know, so many things go through my mind. Like, the way that I talk to myself is just so real. Like, you know, I could be very tactless, but like in regards to me, I think I'm like the most bold and I'm the most honest and the most strict. And I say that to say, like, you know, I wanted to pull over and then I was like, nah, I'm gonna trust the fact that when it's the area for me to be at, I'm gonna know. You know, I don't really like to prep. Like, I took off my hat because I noticed I've been covering my head a lot, just because I've been covering my head a lot. But I wanted to really just open up my antennas at this point and express a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time. They have like big ass vultures and shit out here. Like, the birds are big, but it's beautiful. I'm grateful to be able to see like other things that help it. I think it helps me manifest what it is that I desire. Like, to actually be in the situation to see it in real life. Like, I've always said, like, I know my house in the future is gonna have like acres. I don't know if it's gonna be acres on the island. I don't know if it's gonna be acres just of land. I don't know if it's gonna be acres of like farm. I don't know that yet, but I do know I don't want to be too isolated, even though I do appreciate this topic that I've been thinking about, and it just didn't feel right to really address it. Was fame and that idea of being appreciated for a talent for the most part, because that's what fame is to me. Appreciated or hated, you know, or being recognized is the better word to say. And how what I'm doing can gain a certain type of recognition, not necessarily like a big recognition, because like a lot of people don't even resonate on the energy that I'm on, but how I would feel for me. And I wanted to say like the reasons why I would want to be famous and the reasons why I wouldn't want to be famous. We're gonna start off on the reasons why I wouldn't want to be famous. Like, I had a friend, like, he wanted me to discuss like personal comforts, and when I thought about that, I was like, you know, that's something I never really even ponder on too long. Like, what makes me comfortable and what doesn't. You know, I'm someone that likes to be mutable, even though I do remain in my own energy. Like, even if I step outside of my comfort zone, I'm still going to behave in a way that's organic to myself, you know. So, oh, shout out to YBK, by the way, because he's the one that recommended this, and I'm still wearing, like, I be wearing his set all the time. Like, yeah, YBK, hopefully it shows up. It's Young Black Queen, Young Black Corporation, Young Black King Corporation. But overall is being an entrepreneur, or just, you know, doing something to stand for yourself. The reasons why I would want to have fame is because I feel like it would allow me to really expand in the ways that I want. It would allow me to really push my message in a confident way. Sometimes when I'm recording videos, I feel like I don't want to express. Like, with this topic in particular, I didn't even want to talk about it because I don't want other people's perceptions to cloud this message. It's not even about the fame. I'm using fame as an aspect to say that people are recognizing you. It doesn't mean the money. It doesn't mean the cars. It doesn't mean all that. Because to me, that stuff, it has value, obviously. It does make you feel a type of way. But it's something that's like a drug. Like, once you get it, you're always going to want more. It's always going to be like you never can have enough. And I recognize that. Like, fame puts you in an element where it's like you're feeling like you have to meet an expectation that's never going to be met, you know. But the reason why I want to do it is because, like, or want to be in that energy, is because I feel like it would allow me to broaden my horizons, express more, be able to have more of an opportunity to do it in a more professional format and do it in a way where I could reach more people rather than me just expressing for myself. Right now, I feel like when I express, it's for myself. And that's what the basis of it is anyways. But that would be the only reason why I feel like I would want. Obviously, like, broadening my horizons come with, like, being more stable financially or emotionally, I would hope. And that's another thing because, like, you know, I feel like a lot of famous people are so off balance, and that off balance is actually what makes them who they are and makes people want to respect them. You know, like, person I could bring up right now is Summer Walker. Like, Summer Walker is someone that I feel like is so normal, but she has that talent that people just have to respect and recognize, and puts her in situations where, you know, people look at her like she's above other people, and that's what fame comes with for the most part. I don't usually believe that. I think that everybody's talent should be respected and represented in their own energy in a way that people could, like, really connect to it, you know, and the people that need to connect to it, the people that would align with it, should be able to connect to it, you know. But I hate the distorted idea that fame is going to cure all the programs that's, you know, kind of conflicting in your mind. And who am I to say, you know, if I have never experienced fame? I'm the type of person that I could see someone and I could see, like, literally if they watch too much porn, like, on a real. Like, I'm someone that I could see if you go home and you smiling all day and you go home and you cry. I'm the type of person that see if you can overindulge in anything, like, and I truly believe that, and I know that to be true, because I recognize characteristics from myself, and I connect that to other people. So fame, the reason why I would want to be in that energy is because I know that if I can have that power, I can manipulate it in a way where people could connect to more positive attributes rather than a facade. And because of that, that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't want to be famous, is because there's so many facades where it's like people feel like people that gain more material are on another level. And I don't ever want to be in a place where people would judge me or assume that I'm a different person from who I've been. You know, I always want to make sure that I maintain my humble characteristics, even if it comes with being, you know, confident and knowing that, you know, I've earned what I've got. You know, I want to make sure that I can still balance it out and make sure that it's best for me. I've been seeing so many spiders, it's like freaking crazy, bro. I wouldn't want to have fame because, like, sometimes I feel like when I'm off balance, like, I don't want to influence other people. And that's one of the reasons why, like, if I wasn't for sure, like, sometimes I could hold myself back. And I know that if you're in a certain type of level, you have to just go with whatever it is that it is. You have to just deal with that and go with it at that level. And sometimes it's best. Like, if I would have recorded this video on the day that I had it in my mind, it could have been a lot more fluid. I would have known exactly how I felt. And now it's like I'm in a place where I'm trying to not necessarily rehearse. This is a free flow, but I'm trying to take off of what it was that I was feeling in those moments, and it's not necessarily how I'm feeling now. So when you're famous and you portray a certain type of characteristics, you have to stick to that, you know. And those one of the reasons why I wouldn't, because I'm someone that changes. I'm someone that want to be this way, want this one way, and some days I want to be another way. And then, like, I don't want anyone to have to tell me how to be myself, you know. Overall, like, I think about what it is that I want most, and what I could say for sure is that I just want to be happy. You know, sometimes I question if I'm happy at this point in my life right now. I think about all the things that I wish I could have that could be like an enhancement, and sometimes I'm like, if I were to get that, would that change anything, you know? And that idea of fame is like the catalyst that makes me feel like it's an objective to work towards. And it's just a love-hate relationship with it. It's a possibility that, you know, I could be ain't shit to this reality at this point in my life. I could be like so many different artists or so many different prophets who've come and expressed themselves just to express themselves and not necessarily get any glorification. You know, I think about that aspect sometimes too. And if I could live comfortably, I wouldn't be mad at that at all. You know, my biggest thing is I don't want people to have to worry about me And I don't want my family to have to worry in general, like that aspect of worrying. I don't know if fame would enhance that or make it more of a situation where it's more tolerable, you know. Yeah. Fame feels like that thing that once you get there, you can never go back. Kind of like age, but people could lie about age. You can't lie about what's on display. I look at myself as a famous person because people could look at me without even knowing me and feel like they know me. And that's one of the reasons why I want to be famous. You know, it'll make it easier for me to connect to other people. And that's also a reason why I wouldn't want to be famous, because are you really connecting to me, or are you connecting to yourself through me, which a lot of people do. And I started thinking about why it is that some people elevate on a level where they are respected more than another person that may have more of a talent. Like what deciphers, what connects that? And I've been getting a lot of like alignments to let me know that it's just about faith, and it's just about what you believe you are. You know, if you can never see yourself on that level to obtain success, whatever success is, or glorification, and you can never gain that even if you are someone that deserves it. But even if you believe it, I'm in a place right now where I have to respect the fact that, you know, the timing of everything is not according to me or what I believe. It's according to the bigger picture and the Most High. You know, praying, letting him know, letting her know, letting that energy know that, you know, this is what you want and you're ready for this. And then, you know, that's another thing that I think about. Like, is that something that you could ever be ready for? You don't know what you're really getting yourself into, even though it's something that's shown so broadly. But I just think it's interesting to really ponder on those aspects of fame. You know, fame allows you to get so much. It's like being in an enhanced form of reality where anything that you could want is there. And that would allow you to really see your true character and what it is that you desire. You know, a lot of times, a lot of people that don't gain that type of sustaining situation where you can do what you want, that allows them to actually be a better person. Because, you know, if you had the opportunity to do anything you want, what would you do? How would you use that power? So that's just something I've been pondering on a lot lately. But overall, if I could say, do I want fame, or if I could express what my ideal of fame would be for me, or what I would desire, how I see myself, it would just to not worry. It would be to not worry, and it will also be to be confident in all my messages. You know, like, confidence is something that I'm realizing that I need to build. Not saying I'm not confident, but like confident in what it is that I'm delivering. So if I can get to a place where I can do that freely, do that in a professional way, you know, and by that I just mean quality. I don't mean like being like fake with it. Like, I always want to keep an organic state. If I could keep that, get rid of the worry of like my phone breaking and what I'm going to do, need an oil change, what I'm going to do with all these other aspects. If I could elude that and just get to a place where I could express myself, that would be fame for me. It's not about how many people watching or how many people is supporting, even though that does make or break a person. For me, that's not what it's about, or that's not necessarily what I desire. It's just about making sure that people could respect the fact that not just me, but the fact that I'm bold enough to express myself. That should be respected, you know. And if it's only respected just so that other people know that it's possible for them, then I'll feel like I'm satisfied, you know. But that's fame. Just want to give y'all a little view of where I'm at. Remember I told you about the cows? Let's see if we can go see them over there. Cows. Aww. love that noise. You see, because in moments where you think this is the oil well, Lord knows how long that's been there, but I'll go over there a little bit. There go my baby. You know, I have what I need at this point in my life, and I know that because I'm there, and I appreciate that, even though, you know, obviously there's always room to grow. I feel like I could attain more. But I'm just grateful to know that I have what I need right now to get where I'm trying to go, and I just hope that I don't even hope, I know that it's going to stay that way. You know, whatever pace it flows is not even something that I can control, even though you feel like you can. People think, oh, you work so hard. If you work hella hard, you're going to get it. That's not fucking true. There's a lot of famous people at the top saying that, and that's true. But what about the people that's working hella hard and they're not even there to be represented? You know what I'm saying? They're still not there. Why is that? I know it's possible. I know there's a lot of people in that circumstance. There's probably more people in that circumstance than people at the top. But those people at the top probably did work hard too. Some of them. You know, so what is the top? Are you just at the top because people see you, or are you at the top because you really vibrating at a high level? To me, being famous or being acknowledged as someone that's above is because you should be vibrating at a high level. And that's one reason why I would want to have that and attain that. But you know, it's just free thought. But cut it short. There's some Love Toya shit, and we just gonna keep on going up.